Hi, I'm Angie, and this is The Believe Effect.
I am real and raw to a point that sometimes I put my foot in my mouth. I believe in miracles. I believe that nothing is impossible. Dealing with people, listening to people, their issues, connecting with them, the good, the bad, the ugly, and making a difference in their lives positively.
Happy Tuesday evening. How wonderful is it that when my video starts, someone flushes the toilet? So that was me saying hello. Angie here from Believe Resourcing. I'm sitting at my desk at my laptop working, just responding to a few emails. And I just really had the urge to record this video. Today has been a day. It's been an emotional day as a person in recruitment, as a business owner. A lot of you know out there. Well, recruitment is an industry, that's for sure. And running your own business is just another thing completely. Being a single mom to a person who's singing in the background, clearly, I'm not sure if she's going to be in the musical industry, but yeah, sorry if you hear her singing. Hi, everyone. That is Zoe Shamney, my child, soon to be famous. Anyway, it's been a very, very tough day. People don't know, and they just assume that they know what goes on behind the scenes in recruitment. It's not an easy job, and the amount of hats you have to wear in a day, the amount of emotions you go through in a day. You wake up smiling, an hour later you're in tears, you fuming the next minute, you're let down constantly. And to keep yourself motivated it's a hard job. That alone is a job in its own. But it's really worth it when you love what you do. And today I had one of the biggest wins I think that I've ever had, well, in a long time. I haven't done telemarketing or canvassing for a while because I get business by means of referrals, which is really good because it speaks about Believe and what we offer in our service and how we do things. So it's really great. But they're those big ticket items or those big ticket clients that you really want to get into, especially when you specialize in the BPO and RPO space. And we've had people that have worked in those spaces come and work at Believe or contract through Believe, and they're like, no, you'll never get into X company because they don't use recruitment agents. And you think to yourself, okay, you don't listen to people like that. So you try. Your consultants try, your colleagues try, and they don't get in. No, we don't use recruitment agents or recruitment companies at all. Everything's internal. Today I was approached by a candidate, and this is going to be a little bit of a long video, but it's really about, this video is about showing up for yourself, showing up for what you believe in, and just maybe showing who Believe is and what I am or who I am. So I really am a person who does this job for the love of it. I love the people. I love the interactions. I love my network. I love making a difference. It's not just what I say in my marketing content. It's not just what I say to get myself through the day. It's genuinely what I feel. And we do a lot of international foreign language placements internationally, German and Dutch being our hottest commodity at the moment, and people are fighting for this talent. And I had this candidate who I've been dealing with for a good few months. She's lovely, like top-notch candidate, native German, but she only wants to be in a certain industry, in the AML industry. And when I first did my initial interview with her, that's not what I had. I only had customer service or SDR positions. And I kept in touch with her for every single opportunity. And I just knew, and she was like, no, Ange, it's not the right opportunity for me. This opportunity, no. But I always keep in touch with her. And yesterday I decided I felt like I needed a change. I didn't feel like doing content. I didn't feel like doing interviews. I thought, okay, well, let me just actually go and scope for business, which I did. And then I came across this position, and it's a fully remote position in America. And I mean, yes, I could have tried marketing myself, but while I was doing it, I thought, what is it going to hurt for me just to send her this link and just say, listen, yeah, this is something that's fully remote. You'd be ideal for this. Not thinking anything of it, not at all. And then today she sent me a message just saying how much she appreciates it and how other recruiters and she's such this scarce skill. It's in South Africa. It's globally, the BPOs are fighting for German and Dutch. How she gets like treated by other recruiters. It's shocking, really. And she just gave me the biggest compliment, saying that she hasn't had the service, etc., etc., which is great. I'm not here to punt believe at all, but if I do, hey. But what had happened was she said, Angie, this person approached me for a position. X company, don't you think that I don't want to go through them. I don't like the way they've approached it. They don't even know who I am. They've gotten my information via. I don't feel right about it. So don't you want to try and find this company that's recruiting and try see if you can get me in. So I said, no, at the end of the day, it's not about that. I mean, I'd love to be able to, but if this job is for you, it's for you. But being the recruiter that I am, I put in the company name, went into ChatGPT. Please do your deep research. Please, can you let me know who's dealing with this account? And half an hour later, because the deep research on ChatGPT is hectic. So it comes up and it gave a company, said it, all things point to company X. So I was like, okay, I know that this company X happens to be one of those companies you'll never get in. No one ever says, no one, they always say no agency. And if they do have an agency, they've got a preferred agency. So I went in Angie style. And I went in knowing that I've got a problem. I mean, not a problem. I've got a solution to the pain points. So I'm watching all of these videos, and I'm hoping that this video, I'm not a salesperson by any means. I'm a recruiter through and through, and I know how to build relationships. But sales, that's a shitty part of the job. And I always fall short. I'm like, and I stumble over and I stutter, and people sometimes probably don't think I have a high school qualification because I sound so crazy. Because I get nervous and I fall over my words. But today, I didn't have the person's telephone number, couldn't scrape that, so I could scrape the email address, and I sent a video, and I was just me. Hey, I'm Angie, and I've done this, and I gave her the whole scenario of what happened. And I said, I hope to goodness that you're the right company that's offering this position. But if not, I hope that this pitch is going to get us in front of you, because at the end of the day, the language of recruitment is what we offer and is how we succeed. I mean, not how we succeed, but this is one of our niche areas that we play in, and we are a success. We are successful when it comes to these things. So please make my day. Meet with me. And I've done that before, and it doesn't hit all the time. And then I was like the email, and I was having a really rough day. Emotionally, I was having a rough day. There was some news that myself and my team got today that really didn't sit well with any of us. So it was like we were all feeling iffy. And that outreach was me trying to make myself feel better in the best interest of myself and of the company. If I could get this right. And I went in with that mindset, this could change a lot of things, could change just how we're feeling. And then I got an email saying, Angie, love the way you approach things. Let's meet. So I've got a meeting on Friday, and I was sitting here when I was going through my links, my in messages and my email. And I thought that I had to share this. It's not a 1.5 minute video. No, it's almost 10 minutes. But you watch it, you don't watch it. I'm hoping that I make a difference in at least one person's life today. It's not always that bad. And every no leads you to that yes. And I am sitting here and I get a lot of no's. But that yes, when it does come, especially when it's such a big company and it's not a small fish at all, it's a massive company, I have to go there and I have to close that deal. I know I will, but it's scary because now I've got the appointments. Now I cannot mess up, cannot fail, and I will not fail. It's not in my DNA. So I hope that this sits well with you. I hope that this hits the spot. I hope that if you're feeling down, you're feeling a bit more hopeful. And yeah, just keep shining, keep showing up. Best of all, messages. Who's messaging me? Someone's working this time of night. One of my team members. Whoa, they are going to get a little bit of a thumbs up. No, they're going to get a more than that. But what we like to say is never, ever stop believing. See you soon. Bye.